friends, this is Dinesh. I am the admin of Indian.Temples page, and I. It has been a while since we have had any words or we have met. So I thought maybe I should interact with you. I should introduce you to the team that is handling the page. So that's why I'm going live today. Okay, there is no sound.
Hello.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. Am I
Okay.
audible?
Yeah, totally.
Okay,
So
I don't
friends,
know.
just now we have with us Shruti, sorry Spurti. I'm really sorry for the goof up. So Spurti has just joined us. Spurti is one of the admin of our page, and she is from Visakhapatnam. She actually is from Visakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh, but she currently lives in Bangalore, and she is working in Bangalore. Uh, I think there are more people joining us. Yeah, Madhu has just joined. Yeah, hi Madhu.
Yeah, hi Madhu. Hi Dinesh, hi Spurti, how are you?
Hi,
Hi
Madhu.
Madhu.
I'm good.
Hi, we are
Hi,
fine.
we are fine.
So friends,
So
Madhu
friends,
is
Madhu is
I think there is
there is
there an echo? I can hear some echo.
yes.
I think
It's
we have
not
to mute when the other person is talking, I guess.
Okay, can you two just mute your mic for a moment? Okay, yeah. So now there is no echo. So Madhu is from Chennai. She is a resident of Chennai who currently lives in Germany. And Madhu joined our page around 2 years ago when our page had around 3 to 4 thousand followers. And since then, Madhu is with us. She is one of the key inspiration behind our page. She provided me a lot of information regarding temples in Chennai, regarding in fact temples in all over southern India. She introduced me to various concepts of these temples. She also introduced me to various fun facts about Tamil architecture. Okay, there is some problem there. I cannot add more people. Uh, Instagram shows as only 3 guests can be part of this page of this live. So, anyways, friends, let's have some interaction. This is not a formal session. I just wanted to introduce you to all the admins and maybe have your questions and feedback. I'm receiving a lot of messages. Most of them are saying that they like our page, hype and pranam. So hello everyone. Hello everyone to whoever has sent us a hi. Madhu, you are from Chennai, right?
Chennai,
So
right? So yeah, hi, hello to everyone, and I think the main success of this page is because of the content creators and the followers who have been giving a lot of information of temples across India, from like Kashmir to Kanyakumari. That's it's really wonderful because I've been someone who loves to visit temples on any summer, any day. So it's been like a hobby, and it came to me from my grandparents. Obviously, I think that's the story of most of us here who loves visiting temples. It was more like a visual storytelling for me whenever we used to visit temples together. That's how it started. I was very new on Instagram 2 years back, and Indian Temples was the first page I started following. And I got in touch with Dinesh, and to me, it was very surprising because he was from Maharashtra, and he told me a lot of facts about Maharashtrian temples, and that's how we started our conversation. And then I informed him about a lot of temples from around Chennai, which is like hidden, and for people who think of Chennai as a metro, but it has so much of a rural side to it. And that's how we connected, and there has been a small contribution. I'm glad that Dinesh recognizes it, but the major contribution is from the many content creators out there, the many explorers out there, it's very important that we keep exploring, because a lot of temples are waiting to be explored. A lot of temples are in rurals where no one can reach, which is in ruins. It's very disheartening for me to see them. But when I see, I'm not a person who can be called a very nice photographer or someone, but when I see even the ruins of the temples being captured so well and reaching to hundreds of people, and then 100 people visit it after that, it's just heartwarming. So that's how I want every temple to be explored. I want every temple to be celebrated, and I can do a little of my part in it. Thank you, Dinesh.
Dinesh, you're not audible.
I was on mute. I was on mute. Sorry. So thank you, Madhu, for thank you for being with us always. Spurti, I would like to know your story. The audience would like to know your story as well.
Sure. Hi, all. And thanks, Dinesh, for first of all making me a part of this group. I just started posting on Instagram randomly. I've been traveling from a very long time, probably from 2013 when I started my job first in Chennai. So I didn't know about this Instagram platform and all. It was only maybe back in 2 years back that I started posting, and my stars, I mean, blessed me. I think my photographs got recognized by this page, and it started reaching more people. That made me really happy. And what actually made me explore these temples was, I think, I was working in Chennai, and Chennai had this impact on me. I don't know. It started with this Parthasarathi temple in Triple K, and the other temples in Chennai. Then I was like, okay, whenever a weekend comes in, I used to pack my bags, go to Madurai, go to Tanjavur. It's like I started exploring entire Tamil Nadu. Then that once you get that, you cannot. It's kind of a addiction, probably I should say. You want to explore more and more. Want to know the history. For a moment, you'll feel like, I mean, what could it have been back in that 16th century or that 11th century? How were things around here? For a moment, you'll be like, close your eyes and feel that what kind of a place it would have been back so many centuries back. Maybe that particular part made me explore more. Then I started exploring temples in Karnataka, Kerala, and there was no looking back. So that was my story.
Yeah, there is one thing common in all three of us. Madhu herself is from Chennai. She has explored a lot of temples in Chennai. She was actually student of an educational institution in Srirangam. It's close to Tiruchirappalli or Tanjore.
Yeah.
Even Spurti started her journey, especially the temple journey from Chennai. When she was working in Chennai, that's the time when she fell in love with temples. And in my case, I visited the area of Tanjore and Tiruchirappalli in 2019. And that was the time when I decided to start a page specific to temples, because that was the time when I was searching for some information on Instagram, some information about temples. And that's when I realized that there are not many pages which provide authentic or proper information. So that was the time when I started this page. So in a way, we all are very much connected to Chennai and Tanjore, and we have to give special credits to Tanjore and Tiruchirappalli monuments that have inspired us.
That's true. I mean, architecture is one side to it, but to me, I just love everything about temples. Like, if someone even calls it a superstition, I would still believe in that energy, because it's a kind of practice that has been going on for years. So I just love everything about temples, right? Right from the time I step into what is being done inside the temple, to the art forms, architecture, obviously, and to the offerings, the prasad, the whole energy that temple gives me. So, and it's so unique to see temples from north, west, east, south, doing things differently, but kind of giving the same experience. You just feel so warm. Yeah.
And the architecture, especially when you visit so many temples, you'll get to know that one era had one style, the other era had another style, Odisha had a different style, Karnataka had a different style. You'll be so fascinated with that. with the structures and all. I cannot even explain in words.
Yeah, I have had that. I have experienced that too because my maternal is from Kerala and my paternal is from Tamil Nadu, and I grew up in Orissa for 17 years. And the one thing I loved commonly in all the places was the temples because everywhere I had my grandma to tell me the stories. That time there was no Google, so you know all the stories from your ancestors, like what they have believed in. So whenever she used to tell me the story of Jyotirlinga, and I just used to imagine like Shivlinga going like a tall structure of fire, and then Vishnu reaching for him, Brahma reaching for him. It was all in my imagination, and I am someone who still believes in it. So mythology or the facts, it doesn't matter. It's just nice.
Yeah, mythology, that's a whole together different topic. It has been like controversial
That's
these days. But
yeah,
but yeah, it plays a very important role in everyone's life. We may
yeah,
recognize it or not, but it does play a very important role.
yeah. That's true.
Friends, I would request you to follow Spurti as well as Madhu on their Instagram channels. Uh, I will request both of you to share the link of your Instagram handle in the comments so that everyone will come to know. Or in fact, they are live right now. So obviously you can
Yeah.
find their profiles very easily.
So yeah, I mean,
Actually,
nevertheless, maybe the post on these are not as fancy or Instagrammable, but following is up to you. But I just like to post what I'm trying to do here. I'm currently in Germany, but I'm trying to bring India and bits and pieces to my home. That's the attempt with this whole page. But thank you, Dinesh. I would want our other contributors to come online now. Maybe I'll take leave. Thank you for having me, Dinesh. Thank you for having me, Spurti, and our
Yeah,
team.
same here. So
Take care. Bye
thanks.
bye.
thank you,
Thanks
Madhu.
for
Thank you for
joining us.
joining us.
Thank
Yeah,
you. Thank you.
we'll quit for now. Thank you.
Uh, Avinash, you should yeah, change the camera angle. Yeah, okay. So friends, now we have with us Avinash Jadhav and Hima Bindu Kanoj, Dr. Hima Bindu Kanoj rather. There is some problem with Instagram that we can only have more up to 3 people live at the same time. So I had to take this in 2 different phases. To introduce these 2 guests who are with us now, Avinash Jadhav is the social media expert. He is the one who guides us how our content should be, how the content when the content should be posted, or what format the content should be in, how many reels we should post, how many images we should post in a particular time period. And in fact, this is a really great case study that Avinash has taught me that how one can grow a page without providing any controversial subject, without providing any what we can say hype creating subject, or without posting any controversial subject, even without any controversial post, even without any exaggeration or any sensational post. The page has been growing very rapidly within just a year of 2022. We have got more than 50,000 followers recently. I remember in September 2021 we were at 20,000 followers. I had created a giveaway at that time. I had gifted a few books to some of our followers when I reached 20,000 followers. Because that time I thought this would be my biggest achievement or my biggest landmark. Because beyond 20 or 25,000, had never imagined that the page might go. But today we are at 68,000 and we are growing very rapidly. So thanks, Avinash. Thanks. This is all only because of you. This is only because of your support.
No, no, sir. This sir, it's really very nice to connect with you guys because most of the time, people only sharing their traveling blogs and places, all this stuff. But no one tried to come with some historical places as well as historical temples because it's very important because India is a very cultural country. So most of the people try to know. There are a lot of places are missing because most of the people don't know where the place is and what's the history behind that. So Indian Temple gives lot of taking lot of efforts to share the complete informations about that places because in Maharashtra as well, you shared lot of historical things. Ki, the statues and all the murtis, that kind of things. It's really very nice. When I consistently follow, I read the complete content, and you are most of the our team is taking lot of efforts to show the complete history about the temples, and it's showing very good and presentation is really very interactive, because when we saw the your post, automatically I will start reading the caption because it's really important. So that's the thing, and it's really very good initiative, Dinesh sir, and it's keep going on and share the lot of information to our users and followers, because they are interested and they want to know.
We are actually receiving a few comments that are asking for tips. They said, Avinash sir, we also need tips. So those who need tips to grow their pages or to gain more audience or gain more interaction, please follow Avinash and please get in touch with him. He's always ready to help you out. Our second guest right now is Dr. Himabindu Kanoj. She is a trained Kuchipudi dancer. She is internationally acclaimed dancer. She has performed at multiple places in India as well as in outside India. She is more than just a dancer. She is also very good researcher. She has done a PhD, and topic for PhD was the dance cultures in Vijayanagar era temples. She has done a lot of extensive research on dance cultures, on different kind of sculptures that are available in Kakatiya and Vijayanagar. Your story, the followers would like to know you better. So why don't you tell something about you?
Yeah, thank you, Dinesh. Thank you for that beautiful introduction. And first of all, I would like to thank Indian Temples and the whole group. And I'm so happy to be a part of this group. And one thing is, yeah, you have said a lot about me, but what I'm doing is just a drop in the ocean. And in fact, Indian Temples was the first step of an inspiration for me that, okay, there is something also people where, they are a group of people or a set of people who are connected to our temples. Because why I would say this is, just as Avinash said, I was only, getting people who were like, even if I search also, it's like more of what is there in a temple, what is there in a temple, and what do we have to do it? It's just like going there. I've seen more of people, kind of going there to take more of photographs, selfies, and, kind of getting absorbed to take their own photos rather than, watching the beauty of the temple. And everybody used to call me a bore, oh my God, there she starts again. But then, when I saw this group, I was so very inspired that yes, this is something now I need to really follow. And actually, it was a funny thing how actually I got connected with the group also. It was like I just sent a message to Dinesh. He was so positive enough to reply me. I actually never expected a reply back also. I just put it like, he was actually asking for articles to write on rare temples. So I just messaged him in the inbox saying that, okay, these are the temples. I would be great. It would be great if you could write. And I was so surprised that I got a message back. I said, wow, this is something nice. And then we just got into thing, and Dinesh encouraged me, and he learned about my research. And this is where we started getting together. And I learned so much about temples. Even though I am a researcher, I should not say I'm a temple researcher, but I should definitely say I have done my research in the dance cultures in the temples. So learning beyond that was through Indian temples. I could learn so much about iconography and like what is an adhishtana called, or what is a, what is a salabhanjika called, and so many details into it, which makes me a student every day. And of course, obviously, the group who all supported, like Avinash or Spurti, Madhu, such sweet people who are actually, people who work with that passion towards temples. So it's a small world, and I was so happy that, so many audiences getting connected to it, giving beautiful comments. It's a good thing that, people really are coming forward, especially this generation, to appreciate our culture. And definitely it starts in the temple. Such a positive energy it gives. once you enter the presence of the temple, every stone speaks about volumes of stories. And I'm really glad that Indian Temples is capturing every bit of that story. It's not a small or a big or a popular temple or anything. Temple is a temple, and that beauty is seen in Indian temples. And that's what motivates me to work with this group. And I really love that work with Dinesh, whatever you do. And I've been learning so much from you. And the audience comments and the captions, they give us so much of inspiration that yes, people are reading, so we need to really more and write more, give more authentic information, so that whenever one goes to the temple, one realizes or recognizes what has been given. And there's so many, I mean, I've shared people to follow, my students itself, and everybody has become a fan of it. And people are now, I see, like my own core group, I see my dancer students or anything looking at a temple in a different view. That gives me a lot of happiness. So just as Madhu said, it's like that positive energy what we draw. And when we are working towards a positive energy, then definitely it's always a good sign that, yes, there is, it is, culture may be forgotten, but it can never be, kind of erased. And through Indian Temples, we are trying to do that. And we really appreciate 68,000 or number. I mean, it's a big thing. And even though numbers don't matter also, the kind of following what it is gathering, it's like hats off, and really commendable audience following it. And it all really is the group work or the teamwork which is making it built. And I should say that absolutely wonderful work by the team and also the audience.
Thank you, Hima. In fact, friends, Hima is the one who actually taught me a lot about the dance cultures, how dance has been depicted in different cultures, in different writings, in different sculptures as well. I never realized, or I rather never looked at temple sculptures from point of view of a dancer. I never saw that part whenever I visited temple. But after I got to introduce to Hima, and after she told me how Shalabhanjikas are, or how what Nataraja is, how even Ganesha and Vishnu are depicted as dancers at multiple places, how about the temple sculptures at Lepakshi, the dance sculptures there, or the dance sculptures from Hampi. That's when actually I got much interested in that part as well. And after that, I started to explore the dance sculptures in the temples. In fact, we are now also in a process. I'm not sure if it would be right time to announce, but maybe Hima, do you think we should announce it?
Well, nothing wrong in announcing something good.
Okay. So friends, we are actually writing a book about dance sculptures in Vijayanagar Empire, or rather different sculptures of Hampi. We are just at the beginning phase of that book. We are just at the start of the research, but maybe very soon you will see the book in market. Hima and I, we both are the co-authors of the books. Friends, to introduce myself, Spurti, you wanted to add something?
Yeah, I just have one question for Hima.
Yes.
What actually drew you towards Kuchipudi and not other dance form? Why I'm asking is this because I'm from Andhra. I love Kuchipudi, and I see many of them are attracted towards Bharatanatyam rather than Kuchipudi. So I'm like, what drew you to Kuchipudi is my question.
Yeah, the first thing is, one thing is definitely the language. Okay, I'm a great fan of my mother tongue, Telugu. So when I wanted to learn dance, or when my mom initially put me into dance, I was first into Bharatanatyam for the first year, because there was a teacher very close by to our place. I was there, so I pursued it for 1 year or so. And then later on, I went to a Kuchipudi dance performance. I mean, I was a very small girl, but I went and I actually saw few of the Annamacharya Kirtanas and the Ramadasu Kirtanas being portrayed very beautifully. I mean, they have a very strong impact on me. So, I mean, then I casually asked my mom ki, Amma, such a beautiful literature and everything. So she said that, yes, Nana, when you learn dance, you can get through it a lot. And you have to, I mean, you will understand the language also through art. And then later on, what happened is, um, I went and inquired, we went and inquired in my Bharatanatyam teacher, she had left. So I was again looking for a teacher, but then there specifically, I said that I'm going to go for Kuchipudi, not Bharatanatyam. So that is where, after my teacher left, I said that we are looking for another teacher, but I specifically told my mom ki, let us shift to Kuchipudi. It's Indian, because I said I like those songs, the literature so much, and I always have admired this saying in as how Krishna Deva Raya says, "Desha bhasalandu Telugu lessa."
Nandu Telugu
So
Lessa.
yes,
You
so
should
I
tell the
said that
meaning
why not?
also for the
Why
followers.
not? Why not? Why not? So I said, come on, let me do it. So then that's how we found out our guru first, and I was really very fortunate because my guru could inspire me and motivate me, learn more about it, and and that's how I landed in Kuchipudi. Very frankly, first saying yes, the language which really attracted me. I wanted to do something in my mother tongue, in my language, so that could, and that also gives me a kind of a satisfaction that I learn. Not only, it's not just about a performance what we are giving, like kind of getting dressed and just getting onto the stage and you give a performance and that's it, we are dancers. No, there is so much beyond it. It gives you a
Connection,
discipline.
connectivity with the
Exactly, it
language.
gives you it. Yeah, it makes you understand how capable you are, what you are beyond. It makes you work so much beyond your capabilities. It makes you work above, out of your comfort zones. Maybe you should be, because we don't know what we are capable of. And I should say
True.
that I'm so grateful to this because of this language thing. I mean, learning Kuchipudi. I visited the temple of Klepakshi. I think I was in my 8th or 9th class when I visited that. I actually didn't know anything about temples at that time. It was just a temple for me. So I just went inside and I was so surprised to see dance sculptures. So, I mean, 8th or 9th class, you could imagine we won't have any kind of a knowledge, but I was very surprised to see dance sculptures. And I don't know, it is definitely, I believe that it is the positive energy of that place, because that time I thought that if I'm going to ever study something in dance in future, then it will be about the temple dance sculptures. I don't know, that is just a thought which has crossed my mind. But I said that, okay, I'm in a temple and I'm standing in an Natya Mandapa, and I was thinking, yeah, if I'm going to study anything in dance or go future, it will be definitely about dance cultures. I don't know how I'll get there. I don't know what is the way. I don't know anything. It's just a thought, and I pray to God over there, drive me towards it. That's it. And later on, he showed me the path, I should say, that I got my master's from University of Hyderabad. And then later on, wonderful gurus, I should say, whom I have got. I should really thank God for that, who showed me. And when I said that I want to do my doctorate, and my teacher asked the subject, whatever you want, it was like, tuck, temple dance sculptures. Whatever it is, I want to do it on that. And it was
Nice.
I think it was the first time which I learned that. So, and that's how it started. So from Kuchipudi, I should thank my mother tongue to having me drawn towards Kuchipudi, and thank Kuchipudi for having drawn me towards temple dance sculptures, and the temple dance sculptures to having me drawn towards Indian temples and meeting you all.
Nice.
So this is where, we stand, and I'm very happy for this.
Nice
We
to
are
know,
actually
Hema.
receiving a
Thanks
lot
for
of
sharing.
comments that are appreciating our efforts. They are saying they like our page. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for
Thanks a
your
lot.
lot of appreciative words. In fact, this is your appreciation that provides us the biggest source of energy. That is the biggest source of energy for us. Whenever we are posting anything, whenever you post any content, we receive a lot of comments. We receive a lot of messages that appreciate our work, and it's only because of you guys that we are being able to go on. We are being able to publish so many good posts. We get the energy to do some research. Obviously sometimes our research are not adequate. Sometimes even we are human, we make some mistakes. Like recently when I posted a reel about the ancient caves of India. I posted a reel about 10 oldest cave temples in India. And then after I posted, I was pointed out that there is a cave in Andhra Pradesh that is also from second century, second or third century. Also, there is a cave temple in Vidisha in Madhya Pradesh, a cave temple at Pitalkhora in Maharashtra, very close to Aurangabad or very close to Ellora caves. That is also from second century BCE. So I have missed a few places while I was doing research, and the list was not really the most accurate one. So if you have seen that list, please ignore the list. I will very soon publish a new post that talks about the actual 10 oldest cave temples. So thanks, Purti, that you actually pointed out that there was some flaw in the research, and that's how I again got to do search again, and so I went back to doing some more research.
I
well,
have a
that's what
suggestion
is,
for
I
all the
think,
followers. If you are visiting some temple, try to learn a bit. I mean, your kind of research before you go into the temple. That will actually fascinate you. To explore more about the temple, the history, and all. That will draw you more. So try to not just going inside, praying, and coming back, but try to know a bit about the history. Because what we are is our history, our culture. So don't forget that. That is a message from my end.
and I would also say that definitely we would love to go to different places, but during your, kind of your vacations or travel or anything, I think it's very important that you also include a temple visit wherever you're going or anything, because for every region, there's so many temples, which are not known, unknown and rare. So definitely that kind of um, visit, going to them and finding the kind of beautiful sculptures or the history, as Purti said, that really gives us a lot of insight, and that would really help us to build up people are going for US, UK, and everything. I say, wait, there's so much in India to see. I mean, a lifetime is not enough to, go and visit our temples and so many things. So there's a lot of things here in our cultural and historical, areas, and one should definitely make it a habit. I mean, I don't mind saying it, making a habit, because it gives a lot of respect towards our own, like we learn to respect our own cultures and traditions, which is a must. I think when we respect ourselves, then the whole world respects us.
Friends, we are also receiving a few requests to be part of this video. Unfortunately, we can add only up to 3 people in this live interaction, and this was supposed to be an interaction with the admin team. So I won't be able to add any more people, but you can definitely give your questions. You can comment your questions in the comment below, and we are definitely will be very interested to answer those questions. I'm trying to see if there are any questions in the comments. Not so far, yes. So friends, you can definitely give your suggestions, your feedback about the page, or what more you would like to see on the page in terms of contents. You can definitely give your suggestions. Also, there was one question I wanted to ask, especially to our followers who are watching the video live right now. Would you like to have more such live interaction with the admin team in future? Do you think this would be a good way to get to know the admin team? Yeah, there is a comment that says, "Thank you for sharing your unique perspective." Yeah, that this was actually aimed at Hima and Spurti, both of you. You are sharing a very unique perspective while you are discussing, and that's what is being reflected in the comments.
What is your favorite temple? We have a question.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like this a temple about Madhya Pradesh. Yes. Yeah, just
There
as
are so many
I think
temples, some temples to be explored in
your
Gujarat.
what you said here is really been reflected, Spurti, that there's so many temples in Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh. I mean, our followers are telling us how much more we have to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. In fact, Madhya Pradesh is one such area that has been widely ignored when it comes to temple research. We only know about
Khajuraho is
Khajuraho.
one you have to
Yeah,
visit in your lifetime.
yeah, but
Landscape
Khajuraho is the only
Khajuraho.
place that many of us know. We don't know beyond Khajuraho when it comes to Madhya Pradesh. We don't know much about Vidisha. We don't know about Sanchi. Some of us might know, but Vidisha
Sanchi
or
Chupati.
Gwalior or Morena, all this area is still highly
Orcha.
underexplored.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone is saying that there are many sun temples in Gujarat. I know about Modhera Sun Temple. That's the only sun temple that I know from Gujarat. We definitely have to explore further and find out what more sun temples are there. Thank you for the suggestion. If possible, I will share the Google Map location of these temples. Thank you very much. Please do share the location of these temples of the sun temples, and that would be very interesting to visit those temples. Definitely, that would be an amazing place. There is a near
Somebody
Somnath.
asked
There is a
about favorite
Prabhat temple.
temple. There's no such favorite temple, but I have top three which always in my list. Hampi, Khajuraho, and Padmanabha Swami temple. These three are my favorite.
Yeah.
What about you, Hima? Which are your favorite temples?
Well,
Don't say
definitely,
Lepakshi Hampi. Don't say Lepakshi
I
Hampi,
agree
please.
with the first one.
Hampi.
Well, yeah, Hampi is always my, what do you say, is that's where I find myself. And also certain temples in Tadipatri, we have this Bugga Ramalingeshwara temple and the Chinta Venkatramana temple, which also belong to this feudal lords of Vijayanagara. So I like visiting those places, and of course, lot of things in bucket list. I can't even name them, and I also like the Chola temples, the Tanjavur
Yeah,
temple,
I
the
forgot
big.
to mention Tanjavur big temple is like
No,
top of the list.
Spooky, you need not feel bad that you forgot to mention because we can't really mention, nor we can put
Seriously,
them into 1, 2, 3. It's impossible.
you can never do that.
I
In
know
my
we can
case,
never rate them as 1, 2, 3. Because in Indian temples, in the morning, the first thing I see our post, I mean Dinesh, and I say that, oh my God, the bucket list is increasing. When do we go and visit all this? I mean, how do we manage at least? It is very difficult, but I'm glad that at least they're coming to our homes and we're coming able to see the pictures, learn about them. So, I mean, and
the list will be
it is like
always
even though it's
increasing,
not.
Hima. The list will never stop.
I know exactly. The list will be never stopping. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But
My favorite
yeah,
temple is. Sorry.
yeah. But maybe we can try to, just as you do reels, right? The first 10. So maybe for a year we have to keep that like, okay, at least the first 5 I can visit in this year. So I think travel goals are changed like this. Key, okay, now I need to visit these 5 temples this year. I already had these. Now I already have a list. And I share it with my group, ki, okay, now I've got inspiration that I have so many temples where I can shoot my dance videos.
Okay.
So that's like nice. So yeah, the bucket list goes on.
In my case, the favorite temple definitely are the ones from Badami, Ayhole, and Pattadakal. That's the area that actually I had never expected to see such beautiful temples. That was a big surprise for me, and that's why that those temples have a special place in my life. And apart from that, the temples in nearby Nashik are also on top of my list. The Gondeshwar temple in Sinnar, or the temples at Anjaneri that I was recently introduced to. These are also some of my favorite temples. Mr. Radha Gopal is saying that he's a writer and a director and he would like to collaborate with us. Definitely, sir. Please drop us a message and we will discuss further how that can be worked out. Definitely. We have some comments about, please give us information about ancient machines. Sorry, I'm not really an expert when it comes to talking about machines. But definitely that there would be one thing I would like to say. When you see at some posts that talk about how rocket rockets were invented in India, or how rockets existed before 2000 years, or how computer existed here 2000 years ago. Please ignore such posts. Computers did not exist in India 2000 years ago. These are all made of facts that are only created to get some likes. So please ignore these facts. That's one thing I would like to add.
Here, actually, I would also like to say this, Dinesh, that yeah, definitely, we didn't have those kind of knowledge. I mean, computers, or sometimes we see these kind of photographs, which kind of try to show that there were motorbikes existing, cycles and scooters and everything. But what I would really like to appreciate is the sculptures they have shown us that engineering is a marvel. Like when you come to the Ellora temples or anything, how could they actually dig it down? I mean, when you see the architecture, uh, I mean, it starts from the foundation, right? And that temple has started from the roof and it has come down. How could they do that? So the engineering is definitely a marvel. And those kind of, without any kind of, I don't know what kind of machinery, like if you see the big temple dome, the Tanjavur, so they had built a platform which reached right directly the top of the temple. And they had elephants which were carrying these granite rocks to the Gopura and kind of building it until date. So as far as I have read, it's like built up to even sustain earthquakes, or that's being a coastal area, tsunamis, or any kind of floods or anything. So definitely the engineering or the knowledge is really marvelous. And even if we are able to implement even 5% of what they can now, maybe many of the things would be averted.
Yeah, we also received a message that that is asking if we are Indian. So, Ima, are you Indian?
Yes, I am Indian, definitely, always.
Yes. So I don't know why the person is asking that question, but let's just clarify. Yes, we are Indians. हम भारतीय है और हमें पूरा गर्व है कि हम भारतीय है, हम इस भारत भूमि में पैदा हुए हैं.
हमेशा गर्व रहेगा.
Yes. There are some requests to join our video. So should we accept someone? Should we invite someone to be part of this?
I think if I need to exit, then maybe you can interact with the followers, and if that is necessary, then I think I will exit from here. And you can ask.
No, you don't have to exit. You don't have to exit. We have a place for one more person. So okay. I'm just accepting one request right now.
Mm-hmm.
So Mr. Agastya Chaudhary is joining us right now. Okay, I think he might have left. He is unable to join. No problem.
Okay.
तो सर हिंदी में बोलिए सर प्लीज. ओके शायद ठीक है, हम कोशिश करेंगे कि थोड़ी सी हिंदी में भी बात कर ले. बट इंग्लिश इज
हाँ, ऐसा है कि इंग्लिश में क्यों इसलिए बात करते हैं ताकि जिसको हिंदी की भाषा नहीं आती है, या मतलब इंडियन टेम्पल्स में हर कोई हर जगह से है, तो हमें वो होती है कि सबके लिए जाना चाहिए मैसेज, इसीलिए इंग्लिश को अडॉप्ट करते हैं, मगर ऐसा नहीं है कि बात नहीं करनी है.
फ्रेंड्स, हमारे कुछ फॉलोअर्स ऐसे भी है जो आउट ऑफ इंडिया से है. आई हैव ऑलमोस्ट मोर देन 2500 फॉलोअर्स who are from outside India, and they are really interested in our culture or our temples. So that's why जब हम पोस्ट भी करते हैं तो हमें कोशिश करते हैं कि पोस्ट के कैप्शन से वो इंग्लिश में लिखे जाए ताकि हर कोई इजीली समझ सके. एंड इवन इफ अगर किसी को समझ में नहीं आ रहा है तो इंग्लिश इज द इजीएस्ट लैंग्वेज टू ट्रांसलेट. तो जब गूगल ट्रांसलेट में भी आप चेक करते हो, या इवन इंस्टाग्राम का जो ट्रांसलेट फंक्शन है, तो इंग्लिश इज द लैंग्वेज जो कि बहुत इजीली किसी भी लैंग्वेज में ट्रांसलेट हो सकता है. So that's why we go with only English post when we are posting. Yugantar Goa is sending us best wishes from Goa. Thank you very much, sir. In fact, I was in Goa a month ago, and that's a really fascinating place. I also had an interaction with one of researchers from Goa, Savni Shetty. Savni Shetty, I met there, and she told us a lot of interesting facts about the temples in Goa, or how the temples were demolished, and how जो भी अभी बचे हुए टेम्पल्स है वहाँ पे, जो स्पेशली जो मॉन्यूमेंट्स अभी स्कल्पचर्स भी वहाँ के म्यूजियम में है, उसके बारे में भी सावनी ने बहुत अच्छी इन्फॉर्मेशन दी थी. सो थैंक यू सर फॉर योर फीडबैक एंड अप्रिसिएशन. बात वो नहीं है, समझ तो इंग्लिश भी आती है पर ओके ठीक है सर. आपको हिंदी में बात करना पसंद है. बहुत बहुत खुशी है हमें कि आप हिंदी में बात करना चाहते हैं, और डेफिनेटली आपने जो लैंग्वेज आपको अच्छी लगती है उसमें आपने बात करनी चाहिए. आई एम एक्सेप्टिंग अनदर रिक्वेस्ट राइट नाउ. मिस्टर मोहंता, I have accepted his request. He should be here soon. Okay, there is some problem. Friends, आप अपने feedback questions आप share कर सकते हो comments में. We are here to answer those questions.
बहुत अच्छी लग रही है, इतने सारे कमेंट्स और इतने सारे अप्रिसिएशन मिल रही है. सो ये बहुत अच्छी है. अच्छा लग रहा है कि इंटरेक्शन एडमिन टीम से करने के लिए काफी लोग खुश हो रहे हैं, तो अच्छा लग रहा है.
यस बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है जी. मतलब सबके साथ बात करके बहुत बहुत खुशी हो रही है. फ्रेंड्स, आप हमें रेगुलरली फीडबैक दे सकते हैं. मैसेजेस में भी आप हमें रिप्लाई कर सकते हैं या मैसेजेस कर सकते हैं. आप अपना फीडबैक हमें दे सकते हैं. हमें बहुत खुशी होती है जब फीडबैक आता है. फीडबैक जरूरी नहीं पॉजिटिव ही हो. अगर आपको कुछ नेगेटिव भी लगता है, अगर आपको कोई चीज़ लगती है कि इम्प्रूवमेंट का स्कोप है, डेफिनेटली हमें बताइए. डेफिनेटली हम कोशिश करेंगे कि अपने आप को इम्प्रूव करें, न्यू इन्फॉर्मेशन, राइट करेक्ट इन्फॉर्मेशन और फैक्चुअल इन्फॉर्मेशन आप तक पहुंचाते रहे. इसकी भी हम हमेशा कोशिश करते रहेंगे. Yeah, Mr. Ankit Prasad has joined us. Ankit, you should switch on your camera. Okay. I don't know, Ankit, how to remove someone. Ankit is probably not interested in. फ्रेंड्स, किसी को पता है कि किसी को रिमूव कैसे करना है इस चैटिंग से? गजानन रोडगे इज फ्रॉम नांदेड, महाराष्ट्र. गजानन, हॅलो. माझ्या अगदी शेजारी आहात तुम्ही. छान वाटलं पाहून. समवन फ्रॉम माय नेबरहुड. सॉरी फॉर द मराठी इन बिटवीन. इट्स नाइस टू सी समवन फ्रॉम माय नेबरहुड, गजानन. I live very close by to Nanded, and definitely I would like to meet you someday. Ankit, you should probably remove yourself from here.
Yeah, I think he has to be.
It must have been a mistake. He might have requested by mistake, and now I don't know how to. Yeah.
I think the whole thing will be.
Yes, I can remove. Yes, I found that option. Varaha temple in Madhya Pradesh. Ethnic Mahal, this idea, I don't know the name of the person, but we are receiving a lot of good information from the handle. Would you like to join our video? Please comment, and I will accept you, and you can provide more information about temples in Gujarat that you are providing in the comments. Okay, there are some.
Actually, just now Smriti was mentioning that it is like Khajuraho is one of the, definitely Khajuraho is beautiful. I would also, here I would like to just mention something I just remembered. There is a temple called Rama, of Lord Rama, in the Telangana district, actually in the Telangana state. It's a small village called Ditchpalli, and that temple is actually known as the Khajuraho of the South.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you repeat the name of the place? Hima, please repeat the name and.
Yeah, the temple's name is Ditchpalli Ramalayam. Alayam is like temple in Telugu. So you call it a Ditchpalli Ramalayam temple.
Okay.
Okay, that's in Telangana. So you know, it is the walls, the outer walls of the temples are exactly the replicas of the Khajuraho. I mean, you have the same images what are seen in the Khajuraho temple, and hence it has got this name. You know, it's a very small temple. It's a very small temple, not known name. I also came to know it when I was doing my research. So what are the temples in Telangana which actually have dance sculptures? So that's where I came to know about it. So that's also one of the very beautiful and rare temple, and it is called the Khajuraho of the South.
And where is the temple situated? In which district or which part of the state?
Yeah, this is actually Dichpalli. This comes in the. I don't remember the district properly. I have to definitely refer back. I can't say a wrong name. But yeah, it comes in the Telangana. You can just say that Dichpalli Ramalayam will get the district. I don't remember the district properly. But then the temple is Dichpalli Ramalayam. And another one which I would like to mention here is the also the another temple, the Tadipatri temple, the Venkatramana temple. That's in our Kadapa district. Okay, so that is one thing very similar to the Hazare Rama temple in the Hampi ruins. So the Tadipatri temple also same thing. Like usually it is like 3 pradakshinas what you do around the temple, right?
Right.
When you visit. So when you start the first pradakshina, the story of Rama starts. And by the time you finish, like you know, the first panel and the second one and the third. So there are like 3. 1, 2, 3. By the time you finish the third one, it's the coronation of Rama.
Okay.
The whole story goes around the temple.
Around the temple.
In order. In Hazare Rama temple, when you see, it's not actually in order. Like some of the Ramayana is in the Mantapa, some outside the Mantapa, some in the Kalyana Mantapa. It is like scattered. But in the Tadipatri temple, you can see that you know, it is like properly in the sequence.
Okay.
And you're doing the pradakshina, you come to know about the Ramayana. That's really beautiful. I really liked it.
Okay, we received a message about a sun temple in Telangana, Akaram, but in a bad situation now. Do you know about the sun temple in Telangana? Have you heard about it?
Sun temple? No, I haven't.
Okay, even I don't know, but we'll definitely do some research about it.
Yeah, we have to. Even I am also. I mean, this is the first time I've heard about that.
Okay.
There's so many. In fact, you know, I don't know. Once when I was doing a shoot at this Panadam temple, so there was one of the researcher I met, Dr. Radha Krishna. So he was doing some research on temples, and we met there. He mentioned that there are around 200 unknown temples.
Okay.
In Telangana area.
Okay.
So,
Dr.
as you said, Dr. Radha Krishna, he was from Usmania University. So he's actually worked as a professor there, but then his passion is again doing research on temples. So as a part of that, we had come over there, and that's where I met him. And he said that. So maybe Dinesh, we could contact him also to gather much information about the rare temples.
Definitely. Friends, for those who have joined late, today we had an interaction with the admin team. This was actually a plan to introduce you to our admin team. Earlier, our other admins, Madhu and Spurti, as well as Avinash, were here with us. We are totally team of 5 actually. And we are trying our best to provide a factual and accurate information to all of you. This is only because of your love and support that we are growing at a rapid speed. This could not have been possible without the love and support from our followers, all our great friends. And only because of your love, because of your support. Recently, I have won this award. This is also a celebration that I wanted to share with you. This is a moment of celebration for us. I won this award of Digital Influencer Award, Lokmat Digital Influencer Award in Maharashtra, and I received this award for the heritage category for the post and for the YouTube channel that we have. Friends, अगर आपने हमारे YouTube चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है, डेफिनेटली उसे भी कीजिए. I know it's not really that active equally right and like our Instagram page. Our Instagram page is much more active because probably because posting a photo is very easier than creating and editing a video. बट यस हम डेफिनेटली कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि यूट्यूब चैनल भी बहुत अच्छे से एक्टिवेट हो जाए, काफी अच्छे से चले, लेकिन इसके लिए आपका सपोर्ट बहुत जरूरी है. आपके सपोर्ट के बिना हमारा यूट्यूब चैनल भी नहीं बढ़ पाएगा. सो प्लीज आई रिक्वेस्ट यू टू subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. I have shared the link in the comment. Also, we are coming up with an photography competition. We so far have around 20 registrations for the competition. We are running we are going to run a competition very soon. The registrations have started. I have shared the link earlier in the story. I will again share the link in the comment here, as well as in a story later. So please join this competition. We have very special prizes for the winners, and also apart from that, every single participant will be receiving a certificate from us, as well as there are gifts of more than around worth more than 250 rupees. That's the gift we are provided to every single participant. Our aim is actually to bring out some photographers, some good photographs of different temples from India, different sculptures, and to bring this out, we need some kind of motivation to every photographer. So that's why we are trying to give some gift to everyone. It's also part of celebration of receiving these awards. I wanted to celebrate with all of you, and through this gift, I'm just sharing my happiness. So definitely join this photography competition as well. I have shared the link here, and I will be later sharing the link in the comments and in the stories rather. Friends, this video will also be shared online because there might be many people who had to leave midway or who have joined late. So for everyone, we will be sharing this video online in our feed. So definitely you can watch it. And anytime you want to speak to us, anytime you want to share something, you want to ask something, you can anytime drop us a message on Instagram, and we'll definitely try to reply to every single message. Until and unless those are death threats, we do not reply to death threats that we receive very often. But apart from that, whenever you want to ask something or you want to give a positive message, we are definitely here to listen to you and talk to you. Hima, would you like to give some closing remark?
Yeah, first thing is definitely please keep following our page and giving your valuable information and feedback. And please do visit temples more and more. Try to understand the architecture, try to feel the energy, what it gives. It really makes a positive impact in our lives. And we would try, definitely, as Dinesh said, we would try to bring out more and more of what has been so creatively molded into history, and we'll get it definitely. And thank you so much for all the love, all the support, because without the support of the audience or the followers or that kind of an inspiration, no page will survive. And especially Indian Temples has been great work with the support of the followers. So definitely keep following Dinesh. He's a ocean of knowledge. So we also learn as a part. Well, he calls us the admin team, but I don't know. We are more of his followers. We are also part of his following, learning things from him. So keep following him. He will teach us more. He will tell us more. He will share us more, and we will definitely love it more. That's for sure.
Thank you, Hima, for the positive words. Friends, there was also one last request before I end this session. When you are sending us photographs, when you are sending us posts, please try to make sure you are only sending us related posts that those are related to our page. And second thing, अगर आपने खुद फोटो लिया हो, if you are the you yourself are the photographer of the photo, then only please send us photograph, because there have been some incidents where you had sent us a photograph and I published them with providing credit to you, and then I came to know that the photograph was actually clicked by someone else. In fact, just a couple of days ago, there was one such incident when a photograph taken by one of our very regular interactor, Anup. Photograph by him was shared with us by someone else. And the guy actually, Anup Gade, the person, he has a page named Rachna Kruti, and he clicks very fantastic photographs, very good photographs. But when someone's photographs are being stolen this way, it's definitely very heartbreaking for the photographer as well as for anyone who loves that photography. So please, it's a heartfelt request to everyone. Share the photographs only if you are the photographer of the photos. And on that note, friends, thank you very much for your love, for your interaction. Your love always keeps us inspiring. Your love always helps us grow. Keep showering your love on us and keep interacting with us. Thank you very much for joining us today for this live session. Hima, thanks a lot for joining us. And
Yeah, thank you, Dinesh. It was a wonderful time. And also thanks to Madhu, Spurti, Avinash, everybody,
yeah,
everybody in the team.
I was just about to say that thing. Thanks, Madhu. Thanks, Spurti. And really sorry, Spurti, for mispronouncing your name. I don't know why the name Shruti stuck me at that time. And really sorry for mispronouncing your name. But thanks for being always there with us. And thanks for joining us today. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.